Yellow Brick Road, Chapter 5. Crossing the Rockies into the heartlands, a dangerous encounter with justice. The Yellow Brick Road is a motel. Palisade, Colorado, gateway to the heartlands. Oh, you got a scarf on.
Absolutely sure the papers we got from Lottie will get us through the checkpoint, Theo.
I mean, yeah. As sure as I can be. The Weave has always trusted her.
What's going to happen to Lottie?
She'll be fine. She has the furball.
You're really smitten.
Who wouldn't be? The boy was adorable. With his tiny, fuzzy paws. Yeah, Lottie will retire and spend her golden years watching reality TV about Pacifica's hottest bachelors. Or invent a new method for canning beans, patent a cloning device. Who knows with her? She's chaos incarnate.
I loved her. I feel bad about destroying her home.
We're coming up on the Rocky Mountains checkpoint.
Do you think they'll ask us to play again? I hope not. We suck.
Gateway to the heartlands.
We're leaving the provinces.
Hello, civilization.
And hello, more justice patrols.
After what we've been through, I'm actually okay with that.
Uniforms look so dumb. I actually thought they were androids at first.
They don't want to see our papers.
I just
move.
got a thumbs up. I'm thumbs upping back.
Discipline amongst the troops is slipping.
And now I got a little salute. I don't know. Things could get a bit Reichstaggy if I return that salute. I'll give him another thumbs up. They're waving us through.
There we go. Thank
All
you.
this planning and money to get proper papers, and they're giving us a thumbs up?
And a potentially offensive salute. I'm not sure he realized how inappropriately angled his arm was. Either that
To
or...
make you feel better, Theo, we can circle around and go again.
I mean, I should be happy, but it's such a waste of resources.
We'll need those papers later.
True. Thank you, no.
They're still waving. I actually feel bad for them.
Wait, they're still waving? What does that mean?
We should throw a party. Celebrate the occasion.
Is it someone's birthday? I didn't know.
No, but getting through that checkpoint deserves a party.
Do we have cake?
You can have a party without cake.
What? No, absolutely not.
What kind of parties have you been to?
Cake parties?
Okay, well, I mean, great. If we pass by a Betty's or a Henry's, maybe we can pick up a cake.
Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake. I could bake a cake.
Do you have cake mix? Flour, sugar, icing?
We have none of those things.
No cake, no party.
I don't know about that. Turn up that music, Viola.
Huh. How did you turn that on?
You handled the situation well.
Thank you, Pax. I had faith, even if you didn't. We escaped the Puritans. I figured justice wouldn't present much of a challenge.
Huh. Confidence by really not respecting, or what should you say?
What's wrong with it?
Sometimes it just doesn't focus right. Ugh, God, it's a piece of junk. I should get it replaced.
How did you lose your eye?
I have no idea. No idea. My parents probably died during the noise, and I was brought to liberty, same as Pax. And my eye was already gone, so I don't know how it happened. Rosa got me a prosthetic one on the black market, but I mean, I've upgraded and repaired it over the years, but it's basically 30-year-old tech. Shitty resolution and color fidelity, but hey, it works. Most of the time. I have stereo vision, at least.
And it looks badass.
What are you discussing?
I was telling Z how we have a responsibility to other wordlocks, to help them find safety, maybe even a cure, just like we're doing.
And I'm trying to tell him that the Weave has a lot of good ideas about how America can survive and heal. Lottie was one clever cookie.
You make some good points, Z.
Well, so do you, Eli.
Do I have a yarn for you? I can't give it to you.
That was a lot less dramatic than I thought it would be.
Honestly, it's a bit frustrating to spend all that time planning and getting things sorted, and no one cares. Not even Justice. They just waved us through. Madness.
Madness. Hello, Sai. Check in.
Another checkpoint down.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to civilization. Maybe get a latte again. Put the desert behind us.
He's drawing Gnome again.
You good?
Splendid. Especially with some distance from the events of the other night. Feel free to stay here as long as you want.
I can't, apparently. If I want to move the plot forward. Heading to the Heartlands. Hey, Boulder, Colorado. What's an exclusion zone? Lebanon. Oh, was that where it happened? Maybe. Making a stop at our second library, located inside the Yellow Brick Road Motel in Boulder, Colorado. Rapid City, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Chicago, Illinois, Roadtown, Michigan, the Maine Coast, and Nova Scotia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops. That's a long game. Alpine Visitor Center, Rocky Mountains.
We're coming up on a tourist attraction. Anyone need to stretch their legs and use the facilities?
Not me. Ooh, look at the pretty mountains.
Cold rocks, wet snow. What's so pretty about it?
Sourpuss.
I'm spotting multiple Justice vehicles in the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep driving. They have no reason to stop us.
Several, also one.
Stop the bus.
What's happening?
Just stop, please. My bloody head.
Pull over once we're out of view, Viola.
Not really out of view, are we?
What's wrong?
Get up.
Are they okay?
What's happening?
You can sense things. Intense feelings, other anomals, or...
This time it's both. A lot of emotion. There's one of us around. And they're really upset. Jesus. Oh, this headache is going to stick.
So what do we do?
We can't risk blowing our cover to investigate, not with Justice around. And we're expected at the Yellow Brick Road Motel by the end of the day. There's no time to waste.
You're actually arguing for ignoring someone's cry for help?
I'm not saying that. We don't know if it's a cry for help. We don't know anything. And that's the point. If we had more information, I might say we intervene. But we've had too many close calls. And all we know is that Justice is involved.
Come on, that's just weak sauce, Theo. We don't leave anyone behind, not if they're a normal. And if Justice is involved, they're clearly in trouble.
Just because there are no...
We take a look.
I think you're making a mistake.
The man's right. Let's go.
No. You guys stay here. Ziggy, let's go.
Now that is the sister I remember.
Quick look.
No Justice. Only those civilians over
Oh,
there.
So,
random people.
where are the cops?
Are we sure there's an anomal here, Pax?
No, but Gnome led us to you. And whoever it is we're looking for, they could be in trouble.
Something over there.
I'm terribly sorry, honey.
Really thought what?
I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open.
The travel guide said it would be. Of course, that guide is 20 years old. Well, we needed to stop anyway, hun. You've been driving for over 5 hours.
We'll just finish eating and keep going.
Have you seen any justice officers around?
No, sorry, dear. Just those trucks over there.
Where are you folks from?
Oh, we're from...
Out west. We really should get going.
Oh, that's nice. We've come all the way from Rapid City, South Dakota. We'd planned on making a stop here, but looks like it's closed.
The guidebook said it would be open.
That's a very old guidebook, hun. Well, you guys have a nice day.
You too.
I packed more than enough sandwiches. You eat as much as you want, honey bunch.
Aw. Nice couple.
They're controlling the media, the government, and the economy.
Wait, 7 out of 3. Oh. Okay, that's broken. That's a bug. Anything else here? Nice view though. Okay.
Did that girl just...
Can't be. She's just a child.
Told you, they're making a
But
noise.
she's so young. Your school shut down before she was born. Hey, little girl, you okay?
You can't run. Just stay there. Move and we'll shoot. Put your hands up and no one gets hurt.
She's just a child.
Stand down. This doesn't concern you.
You're pointing a gun at a kid. Of course it
She's a
concerns
deviant,
me.
not a kid. Please step back.
Leave her alone. I bet we can do some fun stuff with our new Vox in combat. Let's try bully on these guys to see what happens. You guys saw that, right? The girl. Come here. Coming at you.
Absolutely
that
fuck
worked.
that guy up. Yeah.
Setting a good example for us all, I think.
Well, that worked. Where's the kid though?
There might be more of them. Come on, we need to go.
Where's the child? We can't just leave her.
I think she ran out front when the fighting started.
Kid, we're not going to hurt you.
I'll go in there.
You sure she went this way?
I mean, where else would she go?
Holy, so many echoes. I've never seen anything like it. And they're all moving together like they're following something.
Or someone?
So we see where they lead us.
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises up here, and that's why the visitors center is closed today.
I guess you're right. I don't like the idea of people firing guns.
Did you see a little girl run past?
A child? My goodness, no. Is she yours? Did she get spooked by all the racket?
She is ours? Yeah. So, you didn't see anything?
No, but we'll certainly keep our eyes open, dear. I'm sure she couldn't have gone far. I guess you're right. I don't like the idea of people firing guns.
I think I missed a noise over here. Because I went behind that first. Yeah, it's gone now. Nothing in here either. Sure it was over here, but no, it's gone now.
It's her. The echoes are drawn to her.
Being near one is bad enough.
Hold on, kid. I'm gonna help you. What is happening? I think we got them all. I'm surprised the meme didn't burst into flames. Hey, you okay?
Soft approach.
Hey, we're friends. Are you hurt? Kid,
Fred came stall.
can you talk?
We don't have time for this.
What's your name? What are you doing here? What did those bad men do to
her?
Z's right. We should get going.
We're not safe here. I'm going to pick you up, okay?
Pax, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. She got into my head and there was humming.
Humming?
I
How's
didn't
humming
hear
bad?
anything.
Trust me, it's bad.
We can't lose her again.
He's right over there.
Hey,
Pax, just be careful.
what else can we do? We can't leave her.
She did something to you without saying a word. Z's right. Be careful.
It's okay. You're safe with us.
Because talking to her worked so well the first time.
Let's try and normalize.
This is normal. What you're feeling isn't special or out of the ordinary. It's just how things are in this world.
Wow, that worked?
Okay? We're bringing you somewhere safe. Please don't zap my brain again. Okay. Back to the bus.
They're going to have so many questions.
Nice music. What about a
Where's
couple?
the bus?
Well, the bus gone.
Folks, more visitors.
She got 7 letter 2s to thanks. No, we can't go that way.
Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
What?
We don't know about any deviant.
We're just visiting from South Dakota. We have no idea.
Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
help those guys. That's the right thing to do.
We need to stay close to the road.
Damn it, I can't.
Can you take her?
Take a child? I don't. Fine.
We can't
Cool
just leave
t-shirt
that nice
top.
couple. They're innocent. We have to help them.
We have
Yes,
to
we
get the
do.
child out of here, and if we stay and fight, our cover is.
Because it's the right thing to do.
You. Armed combatants 8 o'clock. Engage. Delta 3 Eagle. Take the high
At
ground.
this point, it kind of does concern us.
Charlie. Distance 2 seconds.
You happy now, Eli?
No, but that's not the point. We don't just abandon people.
Eli's right. This is on us.
I know you're both right. Okay, I just.
Reinforcements immediately.
Hello, loser. I'm gonna whoop your butt.
Okay, I didn't want any of them.
I know you're both right. Okay, I just. You weren't.
Fair enough, Z.
Stand down, citizens. Stand down, citizens.
Coming at you.
Go again.
Look out for the rifles. They'll try to shoot from high ground.
So this is what it's like to fight alongside someone.
Insider knowledge, baby.
You know what? We could use more of that if you've got it.
You'll never believe the kind of hazing rituals they've got in their academies.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe we'll save that insider knowledge for later.
I'm telling you.
Goes on to that. I didn't see him.
They're calling for backup. Pax.
That's a big fella. Got here fast too.
Is your magic back going to work on that?
Well, only one way to find out, huh?
What is it? There was one that might work for.
Move!
I don't think it was that one.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Eyes on me. You know,
Ragdoll.
I always say families who fight together,
Stay together. Patsy used to say that all the time.
and if Patsy says it, who are we to disagree?
Just a bunch of people.
Girl power!
Fucked.
Do you think there's more coming?
You know what? I think that's a safe bet, Eli. Let's get out of here.
Just a couple. Need to make sure they're okay. Suppose they might just have disappeared. Assume that's the car. The inside? I'm sorry, I need to know that they're okay. This wasn't all for Wayne in Wayne. Reset. That's Eli. Siggy. It's not the couple. That nice red wine. Okay, I don't know if they were okay.
No one's following us?
Not as far as I can tell. How's the child coping?
I'll go check on her now. Let us know if you see anything.
More dishes.
I don't know how I feel about this.
She's just a kid, and those justices were trying to hurt her.
We did the right thing. Looks like she agrees.
For a human child, she's quite adorable.
You do realize this child belongs with someone, right? You just took her.
We rescued her.
She's not the only one. We just risked everything for a couple of clueless tourists.
Ziggy's just pretending she doesn't like being a hero.
You know, you're lucky I like you.
Look, we're not equipped to care for a child, even if she is a no-no.
You're saying we should have left her there for Justice to capture? Or worse?
I'm not
Those are the
saying
coolest boots.
I'm saying we have to find her parents, or someone who can keep an eye on her until...
Until what? Justice stole her from her parents to do experiments on her.
We don't know that, Eli. We don't know if she's like you.
If only she'd say something. Either she's too traumatized or she can't speak.
This feels dangerously close to kidnapping.
Girl.
But I don't
Small, adorable,
have a better
full of
suggestion.
surprises. Nearly rescued or kidnapped, depending on who you ask. Doesn't speak, but knows how to send a message. Her vocals hurt. No speech required.
We'll leave her with the Boulder librarian. The Weave has resources and contacts. Maybe they'll be able to track down her family.
Sorry, hold on. If she doesn't speak, then how can she...
What?
Well, vocals generally require, you know, words. She got swarmed by echoes, too. She's not just a normal, she's different.
All the more reason for us to leave her with someone who can help her. We can't just take someone's child with us across the country.
I just needed some space.
No worries. Clean up first. Let's get her opinion.
Theo's worried about us taking on a child without any idea where she's from or who she belongs to.
I understand his concern, but don't we have a responsibility to take care of a child who's vulnerable and alone? Part of me believes this is what you call fate. I regain my caretaker code, and we find a child in need of care. If you believe in fate, this is why my old protocols were reactivated.
Don't get to check in on her either. See
Whoa,
though.
what's going on?
Everything okay?
How does Eli seem so, like, fine? I mean, he just faced down his literal demons, the forces that kidnapped him and experimented on him, and now he's hanging out with a traumatized younger version of himself. And he's just, look at him, he's just like smiling and laughing. Even when we were fighting, he seemed fine.
Maybe
Might be a
he's
brave
just
face.
putting on a brave face.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I know he's only been with us for a couple days, but I wish he'd let us help him. I don't know, maybe he really is fine, but he's part of the crew now, and he doesn't have to put on a brave face for our sake, you know? Yeah, well, I think rescuing those stupid tourists might have helped. He gets a high for being a good Samaritan. So, I guess good call on that, even if it was pretty fucking stupid. Anyway, I need to get my mind off this shit. I should fix the reception on this radio because our listening options are bleak. Because right now I can tune into pop music or the president's paranoid bullshit. I'm missing the playoffs, Pax. Baseball waits for no woman.
Hey, I got. Oh, that's. Wait. Oh, there we go. I can gift. She's making the playoffs. Maybe this will help.
Hey,
make up for
I
it.
picked this up in the mall for absolutely no good reason, but since you're missing the big game or whatever.
Pax! The Seattle Voidwalkers are my team. They're supposed to be playing right now. You know, Mariana Turner is about to break a league record for RBIs. This is their season, I swear. I'm putting it on and I'm never taking it off. I'll be disgusting. I don't even care. This is easily the best and only gift you've ever gotten me.
Have I not given her other gifts? I hope I have. Which one's the right one?
I know
Please,
how you
not
feel,
top-down,
Theo. I'm not super comfortable about just taking the child, but
It makes me sick just thinking about what she's been through. Her and Eli. I'm glad we didn't just keep driving. I know this makes everything more complicated. But I'm happy she's here and not in Justice's hands. Even if it means we have to figure out what to do with her. We'll deal with it when we get to the Boulder Library. I hope they'll be able to take her. They're better equipped than us to deal with a minor.
Who's a Waves fan? Let's write some music. I like the eyebrows.
no more shortcuts, no more
And amber eyes.
scams. We hit the open road, high on blind hope. I'm bound from the gig grind. We leave it all behind.
The gig grind. So it's just avoiding eye contact. Let's offer her snacks. We don't know.
Do you have a name, kiddo? If you tell me, I'll
That's
give you a
not
snack.
what I wanted.
Where's your mommy and daddy?
Duck Wellington boots. I apparently did not help there. I'll try and give this.
Go Waves?
What? Oh, right. How did you know?
I didn't.
They were my team back in Pacifica. I watched them pretty religiously for a while. Another distraction to make life a bit more bearable. This is wildly unexpected. But thanks, Pax.
Add kidnapping to our rap sheet.
I'll consider that a badge of honor. We did the right thing and she's absolutely adorable.
How about you, Eli? Don't want to talk? Investigate.
Feel like being alone?
Yes? No, it's not that. I adore kids, but I don't know how to be around them. I don't want them to think I'm just another boring adult, and... I
I feel that.
know. I'm overthinking things. Again. But also, I curse like a sailor, Pax. No kid should have to listen to that shit. Sorry.
Kids are scary. I get it.
I mean, I don't know about scary, but they make me feel inadequate, like they're just waiting for me to fail them in some way and grow to hate me. Whew, maybe I'm just projecting too much of my own childhood here.
And
I should
Guardian.
really try to sort through that. So where do you think she came from? Do you think she's like Eli? A justice experiment? Or do you think she was born a normal? If that's even possible. Anyway, I promise I'll do my best with the kid. The girl. Girl. Is that what we're calling her?
Maybe she was born like that.
Oh, if so, that's wild. Does it mean we can pass our powers on to our kids, too? I mean, I don't know if I'll ever have any, but if that's the case, should any of us have kids?
Depends on how you see it. I feel Sai is the strongest character. I don't know why. Maybe I just really like her. The others are cool, but I don't know. Just something about her.
Hey.
Hey. Nothing else to do, so let's just get moving. We are headed to Boulder. Standard Energy Service Station. Boulder, Colorado.
You two staying on the bus?
Someone needs to watch the girl. Are you getting off?
This is a precious opportunity to use a toilet that's not on wheels.
I always knew you'd develop a taste for luxury.
Rips and
Theo
cultists.
went in to pay for the fuel. It'll take some time to charge the bus, so feel free to go inside.
Wasn't joking, kid.
But
The idea of
first,
using a human-sized
If
toilet.
you have a moment, Pax,
It's pretty
there's
attractive.
something I wanted to talk to you about.
Certainly.
What's up?
At our last service station stop, I noticed prenatal vitamins on the shelves. Perhaps I'm being tactless by bringing this up, but you and your unborn child would benefit from certain nutrients.
Appreciation, of course.
I knew you wouldn't want me to bring this up in front of the crew. For your discretion, which I understand is important to you.
Thanks. I appreciate the concern.
I'm glad you didn't take offense. I admit I wasn't certain you wouldn't. I am gaining a greater understanding of emotion as I spend more time as a person. I took you at your word when you said you didn't want to talk about this. But I also know that doesn't necessarily mean you wouldn't appreciate the support.
Yeah, take it's clever.
I can tell from your body language that
Picking
you
up
need the
social
restroom.
cues.
You should go before it's too late.
It's my pleasure to serve you. Oh, should I give this Henry? Where's the bathroom here?
They're using the climate change hoax to control us. But look at the fucking liars! It's all about the news.
There's a thing I've been wanting to say. Like, with this information, I suppose that's not the right start. With homophobes, transphobes, whatever you want to call them, with those kind of people are generally that they dig into conspiracy theories as well, and they try to present themselves as thinkers, so-called thinkers, critical thinkers. I think they like to call themselves. But if they are so critical and so thinky, if they really think that much, then why aren't they freaking researching people? Like, why are they adamant at hating something they don't understand? Why not just research it and gain that understanding so they can actually come at it from a perspective of someone who's educated on the subject? Why are they so adamant at trying to undermine someone who's just trying to be happy about their lives, about their appearance, about their body? It
Well, I don't know.
screams
Should
to
we get
me.
her nuts? What, pretzels? Do kids like pretzels?
Dude, come on. Pretzels are for people over 60 who wear dentures.
Fine, sugar gummy bears with artificial coloring then.
Or maybe a Slurpee. Ah, gotta watch out for that sugar rush, though. Don't want some hyper little Supergirl on the bus.
Nope. See, that's a common misconception. There's zero evidence that a sugar rush is a real thing.
Say that when she's bouncing off the walls, my guy.
Okay, but she should be eating something healthier anyway.
Okay, Dad.
What are you three talking about?
We're discussing snacks. How about a hot chocolate? The weather's perfect for that.
A hot chocolate isn't a snack. Let's get some crackers or something.
Pretzels? Crackers? What kind of dark Dickensian childhood did you have, Ziggy?
Pax, what do we get the child? Crackers, gummies, seasonal beverages. I'm getting some protein bars for myself.
Why does Pax get to pick?
Because we're not letting Theo choose. He's the worst.
A protein bar sounds like a good idea.
Lame.
You say lame, I say sensible. You should use the restroom now, Pax. I'll get the snacks and pay for the fuel.
Can I use the bathroom?
Welcome to Standard Energy, ma'am. How can I help you?
Is this the bathroom? Please ask Henry for a restroom key. Okay.
Welcome to Standard.
Hi.
Bathroom.
Do you have a restroom I can use?
Sure, but customers only.
Nothing
We're
this country hates
customers.
more than
That
homeless
gentleman
people.
there is filling up an entire bus. And he's also buying snacks.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for choosing Standard Energy. Here's the key.
Thank you.
Make sure to return it afterwards. Have a wonderful day.
I will.
Do
That's
you
while the
sell
others are-
prenatal vitamins?
Hey, did you just ask
Supplemental vitamins, you know, like fish oil, B12.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We're all out
Okay,
of vitamins.
thanks.
How about photographs?
I ran into a Betty a while back. She wanted me to give you this.
Oh. Well, this is lovely. My Betty and I, fresh out of the factory. I can't tell you how much this means to me. It's real hard being separated for so long. If you see her again, can you give her this locket? It's got photos of our little ones. Everything we do for them. You know? They make it all worth it. A man's gotta work to provide for his family. That's why I man this station day and night. As long as I'm working, they're happy and healthy.
Sure, if we meet Betty again, we'll give her the locket.
You're a class act, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks.
No. Thank you, ma'am.
A real bathroom. Justice shit spouts, fuck off. Not very crazy, but I can't argue with the sentiment. Wash. Then reflect. How about you use some soap as well? Did we just adopt a child? And did we have a choice?
As far as Theo's concerned, we're kidnappers. He has a point. It's like Gnome said. Kids make you vulnerable. Change your priorities. But the girl needs someone to help her. If not us, then the Weave. That's what they do. Help anomals. So either we drop her off at the Boulder Library or we bring her all the way to Nova Scotia. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if she stuck around.
The fight. Did we do the right thing back then?
Maybe we should have just cut and run. Those tourists would probably have been fine. Still, if they'd ended up in an interrogation room somewhere, this way, they got away. And we took down another battalion. Let's call that a win.
Oh, baby. Is you an OBGYN? Be horrified about the fighting, but...
Words keep you safe from harm, don't they? Mine and yours. I hear you in my head, kid. You speak to me. And you're loud. I know you're special, just like that girl. I don't think she's an experiment. I think her mom is a normal. If you ever got hurt, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. He would be heartbroken. He's really looking forward to meeting you. You'll like him, kid. He's a good man. In the meantime, if the fighting makes you scared, you be sure to tell me, okay?
What is that through the wall? Need to look behind the service station.
You probably
know
know
Justice
Boulder
team
pretty well, right, Henry?
I like to think so, officer. Why?
We were hoping you could tell us where to find the Yellow Brick Road Motel.
We can't find it on our maps, and no one seems to know where it is.
You came to the right place, officer.
Oh, I need to
From
give
here,
him back the key.
you want to go 6 blocks south and hang a left. Go down that street for about a mile and a quarter, and you'll see the sign.
Let's stay inside until backup arrives. It'll be at least an hour, and it's getting cold.
Henry?
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Just, returning the restroom keys.
Thank you.
That it? You should get going. We're on official justice business here.
You don't mind us being here.
Did you hear that?
I did. And you let them get a good look at you. I don't know how smart that was, Pax. Follow me. Where are you going?
Mid. Something I'm missing. Debrief.
Can we skip the motel?
We can't. We need to warn the librarian. Those officers said at least 1 hour before their backup arrived. We leave now. We'll get there well ahead of them.
And what about the crew? What do we tell them?
We're all in the same boat. We keep everyone in the loop, and we make the decisions together. It's been a stressful day. The last thing we want to do is cause division. Let's go.
Oh, there was no behind. Behind. Must be a glitch, I suppose. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Ma'am, wait.
Sure.
What?
I believe you left this in the restroom.
Oh. Yeah, this is mine.
Thank you.
I'm glad I caught you. Is that some kind of toy? Do you have children, ma'am? You'll want to stay safe out there. Road's getting slippery, and there has been reports of criminal activity in the area. A squad of officers were brutally attacked earlier today, up in the mountains. No suspects yet, unfortunately. Where did you come from? Did you see anything?
Sir, backup needs you to send them our location again. They went to the wrong station. Seriously, I don't know how they make it anywhere without us.
I'll radio them now. You have a good day, ma'am.
Sure, you too. He's being a flippity gibbet.
What's going on? Oh, I recognize that face. It's the bad face.
How bad
Big
is
point.
Justice knows about the library. Those officers in there are waiting on backup. We need to get there before them and warn the librarian.
Why? What?
It's fine. They'll be waiting a while and we'll be quick. We'll strategize on the way there. Viola?
Got it, Theo. Hold on to your hats, people.
Theo?
I'll get us there in a jiffy.
That must be a book. Like, today is one of those days where I actually wish I gamed on my TV so I could just recline, because being ill and kind of sitting in a freaking office chair just kind of sucks. Leave my chair back.
This is it, huh? Looks like a real motel to me.
That's the idea, Sai. Okay, so where do we find the librarian?
Theo didn't know, but it can't be that hard. We got about an hour before Justice gets here, so let's split up to cover more ground. I'll take the front office while someone else checks the rooms.
Right, who goes where, boss?
Caretaker.
Viola, see if you can pick up any activity inside the rooms.
Certainly.
Let's check the reception.
Oh, it's the lighting. No, there's actually something up there. This is a strong one. No, broke the motel thing. Oh, that's a receptionist area. Something in there, though. Can't get in there, can I? No. Looks like a nice place,
How much
though.
time do we have, Pax?
The officers said an hour, so maybe a little less than that.
Man, I hope the librarian is just sitting at the front desk like a normal person.
Open.
Locked.
God damn, I jinxed it.
Roll out.
Anyone in there? Hello?
Maybe they're hiding.
Where's Theo?
Still locked. Ziggy, can you open this door from the inside?
Fine. I mean, if it gets us into the library, it's worth the risk. Okay, we have a job to do.
Huh.
Do you see a lock, or...?
Way ahead of you. Ah, there's no one in here.
Drink keys
I see
here.
you found the reception.
Did you find anything?
The sign said the motel is full, but some of the rooms are unlocked and empty, and I didn't see any guests. No librarian here either?
Oh, they must be around somewhere. Maybe one of the rooms. absolute classics.
Love the design.
Guys, let's focus. Where do we start looking?
Maybe they have records of room occupancy. A guest log.
It's a classy place.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, let's expect that first, actually.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them were discontinued in the 1980s and 1990s.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Lola's making me feel uncomfortable.
Look at her little face. She's adorable.
Mrs. Towels. Can't read the book titles.
This
There's a
looks like the
computer.
terminal in La Torre.
I don't expect it to be connected to the weave, but it might contain guest records.
Look like Windows 3.11. See if I can
Looks
do
like
anything.
this is the check-in system, but I don't know how to navigate it.
Well,
Z, you're good with old hardware.
I mean, I can pull apart a 40-year-old robot PAX, but I am not about to mess with a computer that moms could have grown up with.
okay. Special
Viola,
caretaker.
you're, old.
It doesn't have a universal robotic port, but the keyboard will do.
What's taking so long?
It's a purely manual interface. I have to type with my fingers, like a human. Here we go. According to the system, all the rooms are booked, just like the sign says.
Except we just confirmed no one's here.
Every room has a record of guest occupancy, some of them long-term. This goes back years, and there are no vacancies for the next 6 months.
So it's all bullshit then.
A cover. Well, I mean, it is a library.
Let's check all the rooms.
Dirty towel? I can give you a fresh one.
What the?
Where do we begin?
Viola, you check the rooms?
They all looked pretty much the same. Of course, I couldn't check the ones that were locked.
So we bust into all of them. Until we find...
I find I know there's something in there.
It's locked.
Well, sorry.
Sai?
Okay.
This one is just...
Mutilate them. We're scared and like they think we don't know any better, but we don't get like.
There's nothing here.
Locked. Z, can you get through this?
Well, why bother? Well, Sai can knock it down.
Sai?
We're going down, door. Whoops.
You really don't know your own strength.
Are we gonna have
No
to
bed here either.
What are you talking about? We found it like that.
another empty room?
Locked.
There's CCTV here, apparently. Do I need to check the... No, that's completely closed off. Wait. Can I actually do something here?
Do these curtains look weird to you?
Those aren't curtains.
Well, maybe you found something.
Yeah, it's locked. Sai?
Ow! Ow!
You okay?
That shit hurt. Oh, what is this made of? This isn't like the other doors.
It's been reinforced. Why would they reinforce this door?
Ziggy?
Yeah, okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Oh man, it's too dense. I don't know what this thing's made of, but I can't push through. How about we knock?
Oh.
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment.
Oh, press. Oh. Well.
Dio, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Okay,
Get quiet.
how about we find a key to this door?
Check one aside.
Locked.
Rooms, I'm sorry.
Z, can you get through this?
No, seriously, it'll be safer to have Sai smash the door down.
Sai?
This looks
I'm
nice.
enjoying the mindless destruction.
This
Books
looks
on books on books.
Is this
bit
the
different.
library?
Oh, it's a set of dice. Or a D20 game. You have your D20, you have your D12, 10, 8, 4, 6. Is there 2? No. No, I have to break down all the doors to see if we can find anything gift.
Locked. Sai?
This does get a bit monotonous.
Alright.
This is just a regular room.
Doesn't look very lived in.
Where is it? Oh, it's right there. TV. Leather gloves. Seems like something a biker would wear. Eli wants that, maybe? Nothing else here. Got 2 more doors.
Sai?
Knock, knock. Who's there? That's right, my foot! Ugh. Hey, Pax. Got a quarter?
A quarter? Why do you want a quarter?
No reason.
And one of those massage ones. Massaging bed. It's essentially just vibrating. Hey, rubber ducky. Cute, classic, buoyant. We couldn't leave this little guy's rotten abandoned motel.
Oh, damn. This is the life.
You sound ridiculous.
You should try it, Pax. It's amazing. Mind cranking it up for me?
Set it to 4.
Oh, this is the good stuff. Oh, man. I've been needing a proper massage. If you find any more quarters, Pax, I'm begging you to drop them on the nightstand. I'll owe you big time.
Is he stuck there now? That's probably fine.
Locked. Z, can you get through this?
Doors are no match for Sai. Seriously.
Yes.
Sai?
Sorry.
I should do this professionally. More books.
But no library.
Alright, nothing else there. So we got rubber doggy, leather gloves, and dice set.
We have plenty of fresh towels.
Anyone need a fresh towel? Thought so.
Dirty towel? I can give you a fresh one.
Keys in there.
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look.
Thank you. Gossip Rank. An old kitschy gossip magazine, in case we need to know what moderately unsuccessful celebrities were up to a decade ago. 10 dieting tips. Look like a young Lady Justice. Sneak peek behind the scenes of Housewives of Justice. Dennis and Julie shocker. It's over. Dennis Legend and Julie Blue split. Inside the shocking breakup. Never believe where young Mary and Mikey voice actors work today. Lisa's breakdown.
The central processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge.
Oh.
It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe. They appear to share identical interfaces and operating systems. This might work.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Good job, Viola.
Now we need a towel.
All right, give me one towel, please.
There's a limit of 1 towel per valued guest. Please insert your used towel for a fresh one.
I need to find one.
Viola, give me the key to room 3.
Do you have a dirty towel that needs to be exchanged?
It's mechanically wired to only work with the requested items. We'll need to feed it what it asks for.
Need to find a towel. Could be anywhere, right? Or maybe not, because I didn't really remember seeing a towel. Those are apparently pillows. No towels in here either. Oh, there. Yoink. Who knows what sort of motel horrors this thing has seen? Let's drop it as soon as we can. Wait, was it snowing before?
Lola will take care of all your fresh towels. Thank you for
I wonder
depositing.
what our neighbors are thinking.
At the Yellow Brick Road, we have the most exclusive range of fresh towels. Lola's gonna take care of you, Pudding Pop. Which towel would you like today?
I'll take number 3.
Towel number 3. Calming lavender, guaranteed to give you a good night's rest. Great choice, baby cakes, coming right up.
Baby cakes. Nice. Your Brick Road Motel, Boulder, Colorado. Free. Drop in any mailbox. We guarantee postage.
Let's hope this gets us into the right room.
Library.
That's a good sign.
It's stuck. And now it's stuck. Sai, can you give this a push?
Yeah, for sure.
Tiny man.
Shit. I thought you were Justice. Oh, Christ. I didn't mean to... Hey, let me fix this. I can patch you up.
You don't even think about touching her.
I'm not touching her. I'm gonna talk to her. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work with my mind when the body's work's expired. For then my thoughts from where I abide intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see.
What's happening? Huh? What happened? Did I get shot? And how did I get unshot?
You're a normal.
I guess I am, yeah.
It doesn't even hurt anymore, just tingles a bit. There's no pain. I should be mad that you shot me, but right now, I'm just grateful you fixed me up again.
I'm real sorry, but I thought it was them. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up.
We don't
We've been
have a lot of
banging
time.
all day.
Z, go get Theo. I'll help Sai inside and talk to this trigger-happy gentleman.
I'm sorry, Sai. I should have gone instead of you. Eli could have watched Girl.
I feel fine, so don't worry about it, I guess.
You can use Vox to heal?
Vox, yeah, but it has to be poetry, unfortunately.
So, you're the librarian, huh? You don't seem like the librarian type.
Librarian, ex-soldier, faith healer, tree hugger, demolitions expert. At your service, Sai. And fucking apologetic.
I thought the weave was all about peaceful resistance. What's with the shotgun?
I got the same philosophy about guns as I do about words. If you can use them to fight fascists, you use them.
We can all get to know each other later. Justice is only a half hour out, and we need to clear this place before they arrive.
I'm aware. There's been activity all across the map today. Lots of libraries sending out distress signals or going dark. I hope you folks got room for one more, because I can't stay here, and I got nowhere to go.
Sal, 52 years old.
Yeah, for sure.
Librarian, veteran, demolitions expert, eco-terrorist with a heart of gold. Lives and dies by his principles, hates rhymed verses. Vogels repair injuries, poetry required.
Wow, look at you fussing over me. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be okay. But if you want to give me special treatment, busting down fewer doors, lifting fewer heavy objects, I won't complain.
Done. Less door busting for you.
You're saying less, but I'm hearing the exact same amount.
We can't trust any of the libraries now. I sent a message back to La Torre, but I doubt they'll respond.
Good luck getting any answer from anyone. Libraries all over been going dark. Something is definitely going on.
We'll need to change our route.
Time to skedaddle, folks. Won't be long before the Bluecoats show. Theo, you can carry the acoustic coupler. Sai, grab the storage unit on top of the console. If you don't mind.
Got it.
I like
Follow
it
me.
here. It's Real shame to lose it.
Nice place for plants. Mr. Planty. Okay, that's the
Mr.
name.
Planty.
Okay, fair enough.
Your hands are empty. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
My philodendron. I'm not leaving him behind.
Philo what?
Philodendron. My lucky plant.
So, I don't think we have time to pick up a
He's in the bathroom, the one with the name tag.
Not cell, it's not
This is
soul.
important to me. It'll only take a minute.
Sure,
I don't know
I'll
which
get
one.
your philo plant with the name tag, Mr. Planty.
Are you sure?
It's the least we can do. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
What was it called? Philodendron. I heard about it before, but I have no idea what it looks like. Oh, that's the one with the pretty leaves.
Come on. There's a back way out.
Sticker. It should be this one.
Are you the one?
Right. Well. Shit. Could also be the left one. Left one to this one. Oh shit, I'm gonna choose the wrong one, right? I'm researching on my phone. Fuck me. It's not the one to the left. That looks like an aloe vera. Then we have that one. I feel like they're small, the leaves, not long like the one on the... I'm gonna... Please be the right one. It's gonna hate me if it's not right. Ah, this feels wrong. No, this is the right one. Anything else? No. Please be the right one.
Keep the road clear. We don't want to block traffic. And send some guys around back, see if there's another exit.
What's that back door?
Are you sure about this? It doesn't look very promising.
It does not. This might have been a false lead.
I mean, it's just a dinky motel. Why would they rent a library from here?
We'll check the rooms, talk to the guests. Sign says they're full. There must be someone around.
Where's the proprietor? The front office is empty. She must be a guest.
Ma'am, do you have a moment?
Yeah. I suppose I do.
Are you staying at this motel, ma'am?
Don't I know you? I believe we met earlier at the station.
We did.
You were riding with some folks on a bus, an old American Motors Company model. Those are rare, hard to miss. But I don't see it here.
What's your name, ma'am?
He asked you a question.
Pax.
Pax, huh? That's an unusual name.
You here alone? Where are your friends? Colleagues?
Ma'am, where are your associates?
They're out running errands.
We'll just have to wait for them to get back.
So what brings you to Boulder?
And why are you carrying a plant?
It's Mr. Planty. Cover story.
We're a band on tour. We're just, stopping for the night.
So where's the tour bus? And why are you walking around with that plant? Is it part of the band?
We're investigating this motel for illegal activity. I'm sorry, But we'll need you to stay here while we take a look.
What?
On me.
What the hell did Sol do? Never mind that kid. Let's go. Oh. Okay, I was dumb to give them my real name then. I figured they would find out eventually anyway.
What the hell was that, Soul? I could have been killed. And all for a plant?
Relax, Buttercup. I waited till you were out of there, and it helped you escape the pigs.
Sure.
I booby-trapped the place when I took over. I told you I'm ex-army and a demolition expert. Hey, look, I am eternally grateful you got Mr. Planty out of there. I know
I
this
did it right.
probably sounds insane, but he's been my only companion. Call him an emotional support plant. PTSD is no joke.
At least we all made it out. Right now, we have bigger things to discuss. So, you said libraries were going dark. First La Torre, now Boulder.
Yeah, Salem and Rapid City, too. You can't trust anything west of Chicago, and they could be next.
Rapid City is our next stop. Any way we can tap into the Weave to get more information? Or talk to Nova Scotia?
Not a chance, champ. The only way to contact the Weave in this region just went up in flames.
So we'll have to get to Chicago and speak with our contact there. All right. We'll make camp, regroup, figure out what to do from there.
So, emotional support plan?
That's right. What about it?
Nothing. I wouldn't mind one of those.
So, how does it work, Sol? You just recite poetry and it heals people?
Exactly that. It helps the body heal itself. Lacerations, stab wounds, bullet holes, even internal bleeding, sometimes. Doesn't work on cancer or dead people, but gunshot wounds are my specialty, thanks to a stint in the Second Civil War.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate discussion in front of the child.
Have we settled on calling her the child now?
Thought it was girl.
Girl works. Simple, easy to remember, albeit a little presumptive.
Because we don't know if she's
A she.
On that subject, I've been thinking. I asked you to call me Viola, but there's something about that name that doesn't quite sit right. I think it's too conventional. It just conforms to what Justice wanted me to be. Like I'm role-playing a character they created. Therefore, I'm going back to CT. For now. After all, that name was given to me by the children I cared for, including Eli. The name has emotional significance.
Cool.
I'm touched, CT.
Doesn't CT leave you with the same problem? An abbreviation of what Justice named you.
You have a point. All
I'm sorry.
names come from somewhere. But at least this one reminds me of those I care about more than those I resent.
True.
But
What's
this
in the
must
name?
all be terribly boring for Girl here. We ought to get ready for bed.
Aw, man, I tell her the best bedtime stories. No? Wanna join? Since she's so taken with you. No. You okay?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. You go ahead without me.
No, it didn't seem right. Now let's reflect. No. Dog's a gnome, actually.
Breathing the fresh air.
I need a minute. To myself. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Soul, what are you doing?
Trust me.
What? Stay still for me, okay, champ? I'm sorry to have to subject you to this.
What do you mean?
I said stay still, no talking. I had no time to hate, because the grave would hinder me, and life was not so ample I could finish enmity. Nor had I time to love, but since some industry must be, the little toil of love, I thought, was large enough for me. Jesus, I hate that shit.
Feel any different?
Shit. Yeah, like all the pressure inside my head is gone. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I gotta earn my keep somehow.
Ah, stop smoking.
Relishing the fresh Colorado air?
Just trying to look moody and debonair. It's all about the aesthetic.
I'm glad we got your head looked at before things got critical.
I got you looking out for me. It's a nice change from me always looking out for you. I like it. The last thing this crew needs is to see me drop dead. There's been enough trauma for a lifetime. Talking of trauma, the kid's holding up well, all things considered. Attacked by justice, kidnapped by strangers.
I'm glad she's around. Gives the crew something to care for.
You talk about her like she's a pet. I don't understand how she took to me so quickly. I'm terrible with kids. I have thought about it, though. Kids. Having them. Someday.
Really?
I never thought you would want kids.
I guess we don't know each other as well as we thought. Maybe we just haven't wanted to talk about things of that nature. You can. It won't make me run away.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Where am I? Can't move. Well, I can move back, apparently. She's feeling better, at least. Is there a place to reflect around him? Oh. I know some people in Discord has been trying to track down all of the reflect places. Nothing there then. Sensors.
You know, when I was a kid, I was a lot like you.
Except I always had to tell Eli to be quiet. He would never stop talking. Unless you were reading. Then you'd disappear into your books.
It was a way to escape. I'll find a book to read to you, girl. Oh, before you go to bed, I should tell you about my bestest friend in the whole world. Back when I knew her, she was just a little older than you are now. She was always very kind, especially to me. And she always kept me safe. That's what we will do for you, girl. Keep you safe and sound.
I guess you must really miss your friend, Eli.
More than ever. Seeing you and Ziggy together reminded me of when we first met. And now this girl. We're on this huge adventure to a place where we can start over and maybe help do some good. It feels like she deserves a chance to be there too. I believe we'll find her and that she'll come with us to Nova Scotia.
I admire your faith, Eli. And I believe that wherever your friend is now, she's thinking of you too.
I hope so. I hope she hasn't forgotten me.
Not gift anyone anything.
Oh, my shoulder's pretty fucked after trying to bust through that steel door earlier. I hope it doesn't mess with my drawing arm. Maybe Soul could do something about it.
Still no.
You've been pretty diligent with that, haven't you? I mean, your art.
Sure, yeah. I draw people, places, things. Lots of things to draw. Mostly desert, but that's fine. I guess I should be working on my big project. It's a graphic novel about immigrants in Pacifica. Pretty personal, but also not, if you know what I mean.
No.
No, that's fair. I get that.
So anyway... What?
No, nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
What is going on?
My two favorite people hanging out. Are you proposing Theo become your next muse, Sai?
What? No, I don't need a muse. I'm my own muse, okay? I just need inspiration, okay? Not a fucking muse. Like any idea for a drawing, like a person or a portrait. You know, I like to draw people.
A daring and debonair secret agent who infiltrates corporations to fight injustice from within.
Dude, come on.
What do we do with the kid? We can't just keep her.
Well, your plan to leave her at the library went up in smoke. Literally.
I'm not sure leaving her with Soul would have been the best alternative.
What's there to discuss? We bring her with.
It's kidnapping, Pax. The literal definition of the word. But, yeah. Dropping her off somewhere without a guarantee she'll be cared for would be worse. We can take care of her together, even if it's temporary.
Red yarn, at least.
Here, in case you feel like whipping out the needles sometime soon.
Good timing. I was running low on red.
If the infant is sticking around, you could knit her something, like a tassel.
A tassel?
What? I blanked. Okay, whatever. Shouldn't you be thanking Pax?
Of course. Thank you, Pax.
Where's the man of action? Or what is it? What is fella? Doesn't know who it belongs to.
Listen, kid, don't get me started on the American Motors Company. That company's infested with collaborators and sycophants from top to bottom. I can't believe I gotta ride one of their fucking buses. It's probably a death trap. Regulations don't apply when you have total monopoly over the market.
So what's it like working for the Weave?
I don't work for anyone, kid. I'm playing my part. When I realized I could no longer be useful to the armed resistance, they were the next best thing. And to be honest, I think they're the future resistance. We're not winning back this country with guns and grenades. We're gonna need words to do it. Turn their weapons against them. Language, information, disinformation. We fight fire with fire.
Yeah, you're right.
That it?
What are you guys talking about?
The Weave. Saul's selling me on the idea that the libraries are the key to this nation's future. And you know what? I think he's right.
I was just saying to your sister, to win this fight, we need to use words, language, information, this and otherwise. That's why I joined the Weave. When I could no longer hold a gun or throw a grenade, this was how I could still play a part. And honestly, it's the winning strategy. To fight justice, we need to turn their weapons against them.
Yeah, how do we do that?
That's what we're trying to figure out. And maybe we won't get there, especially with justice picking apart the Weave. But God help us, we won't stop until we succeed. Or die trying.
You're probably right. Fighting them on the battlefield is a zero-sum game. But if we can weaponize words the same way they've done, we might stand a chance.
That's what the Weave is all about. And that's what Nova Scotia's trying to do. Understanding the power of language and weaponizing that. That's the key, kid. That's it. So, hey, what's up with that kid, girl? Theo said you found her today?
We did. Well, I guess you could say maybe she found us.
What the fuck is that all about? Who is she? Doesn't she have parents?
She's like us. A normal. I'm guessing that's why Justice was so keen to get their hands on her.
How can that be? Kid's barely old enough to walk.
She's like 10.
It's a long story, but we've learned that Justice has been running experiments to create anomals.
What, like a fucking army of deviants?
Pretty much, yeah. Eli's one of them, actually.
God damn, the shit I'm learning today. Makes me happy I met you guys. Kids shouldn't have to go through shit like that. They need to be protected.
Do you have kids?
A daughter. And an ex-wife. Haven't seen either in... forever. I made my choice when I enlisted. And again when I became a librarian. I don't regret it. Does that make me a monster? I couldn't take care of them and commit to the cause at the same time. As long as I was with my family, every choice I made would be for them, right? And not for the greater good. Fuck it doesn't matter now. You're better off without me.
Maybe he wants the harmonica.
Take this. Please.
How did you know? I used to play one just like this for my squad. It calmed them down before a big mission. We'd be up at 4, 5, while it was still dark as fuck. Everyone was jittery, but after a few bars down in the valley, whole mood would change. You mind if I keep this? It's been years. I don't know if I can still play, but I'd love to tinker with it.
I'll try and give it.
Man of action for my woman of action?
Yo, that's cool! My dad gave me one of these. My parents weren't big on pop culture, but they were big on justice. This is like worlds colliding. This takes me back, bro. I mean, I put this little guy in dresses and suits and shit, which is not what Justice or my dad intended. But Mano Action is actually the perfect dress-up doll. Way less creepy than regular dolls.
I think I'm done talking to people. Can rehearse, but...
So this is what you guys do every night. Sit around a campfire and...
Yes, every time.
They always ask.
Did I miss something? What's the joke?
I don't think there's a joke. It's just a question every new member of the crew asks on the night of their first campfire. It's sort of a...
Rite of passage.
Annoying fucking habit.
Gee, fine. Forget I asked. Hey, so does this mean I'm part of the crew now?
You and girl. Of course, right?
Sure. Well, you'll need an official title. So, CT's our driver and cook. Theo's the boss. Sai's the battering ram. I'm the sister, I guess. Eli's the heart, and Gnome's... I'm sorry, Gnome, but what do you do? Provide cutting commentary to the events of the day, lurk moodily in the periphery, elegantly smoke cigarettes, and I'm the ex, I guess.
And what does Pax do?
Why are we framing Pax as the protagonist here?
She did bring us all together.
Fine, Pax is our protagonist, and Girl's the kid. She's got that well down pat. So what are you, Saul? What do you bring to your new position as crew member?
Well, shit, if you put it like that, I guess I'm the fucking healer. But I can also drive, cook, be sarcastic, build explosive booby traps. I'll earn my keep somehow. Don't you guys worry about that.
Hey, do we know if girl has any allergies or dietary restrictions?
Our food is generally inoffensive and contains few common allergens.
And if things go tits up, I think I can fix anaphylaxis with some choice verses from Sylvia Plath. Ezra Pound, if it's serious.
Does anyone know any bedtime stories? I only know writing folktales, and those are probably a little bloody for a preteen.
I have an extensive library of classic children's stories.
Just stay away from Shakespeare, okay? Unless you want her to pass out from boredom.
Isn't that sort of the point?
Fair enough. Shakespeare it is.
No reflection, apparently. Been a few times where I've not been able to reflect. I can't do anything else here.
Sol's right about the libraries. We need to change our route. Worst case scenario, all the libraries have been raided, and we're on our own. We need to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. We can't take any chances.
Do you think the libraries are all gone?
Gone, or otherwise compromised. Justice may be watching. We can't risk sticking with our original route. Let's take a look at the map. We were supposed to go straight north on 85, stopping in Rapid City, and then east on I-90 through Minnesota to Chicago. But with no way to connect with Nadia, we can't risk it. And even if the Rapid City Library is still standing, we'd be cutting it close. We lost a lot of time today. We could still go through the Dakotas, circumventing Rapid City, passing Minneapolis before Chicago, but the Dakotas are dangerous. Even if Eli gets us past the Riders, there are other clans in the territories and they'd be curious about a bus. And the other option is to go south into New Mexico and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but that's a long detour. It means crossing 2 borders, and we would definitely not make it to Chicago in time. We'd have to communicate with Nova Scotia, and I don't know how to do that now. What do you think, Pax?
I know what this is, sort of. I know it's forbidden territory, but...
So, how about...
The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. It's talk about unpredictable and dangerous. Also, the Ashes is permanently closed for civilian traffic. Only trucks and justice vehicles are allowed on I-70 with multiple armed checkpoints.
Didn't Sol say something about a road further north running parallel with I-70? One without checkpoints and... Lebanon.
Route 36. Runs straight through, Lebanon, Kansas. The midway point between West and East, back when there were 50 states. I don't think that town exists.
Those scientists.
It's all just,
They also talked about
dust.
Lebanon.
Pax?
Someone trying to tell us something, kid.
Sorry, Theo. I got caught up in... What do you know about the Ashes?
Same as you, probably. The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. Just a dust bowl now. The dust bowl. Constant storms, terrible visibility. Supposedly the site of Black Ops experiments, at least, according to the conspiracy theorists. The interstate's monitored by Justice, and the other highways haven't been maintained since everyone left in the 1990s. It's uninhabitable. It is the most direct route, but that's pretty much the only reason I'd even consider it. It would get us to Chicago with time to spare. If we made it through. And I wouldn't count on that.
I know why I know philodendron. Fairly easy plant to have. Very pretty, has beautiful heart-shaped leaves. I'm just blanking on the name that's recorded here. Apparently it's called a sweetheart plant elsewhere. I had one. My parents have it now. And apparently it's doing really well. Everyone heard about it, of course, but I can't say I know much about it.
Are the ashes completely off limits?
Nothing. No one does. It's a black hole. Ever since the great drought of the 90s, people migrated in the hundreds of thousands, west, east, away from the sandstorms. The land became arid. Temperatures rose, the scorching hot winds ravaged what was left. It's a dead zone. Uninhabited, uninhabitable, lifeless, lethal.
That's our route.
Were you not listening?
What other option do we have, Theo? We're
That's
behind
not what I
schedule.
wanted to say.
The other routes are not viable, and the zone's uninhabited. We pass through undetected.
You seriously want to do this, Pax?
Dead serious.
Okay. Then we need to move tonight. It'll take close to 12 hours to drive through, and we can't do it in the dark. We need to pass the edge of the zone by sunrise to maximize the daylight. I'll tell the others.
Okay. Crossing the Rockies into the Heartlands. A dangerous account of justice. Let's see. No one feels the presence of a anomaly, and the crew decides to investigate. Pax, Eel, and Siggy go around the bank. Apparently not a lot did that. A young girl runs out. She's surrounded by echoes. Crew decides to fight justice and help the elderly couple. Hey, most people did that. Pax forgets the data key in the bathroom. Maybe that was what was through the wall. Maybe the game broke there. Because there was something beyond the wall of the bathroom. I did check everything. Must be another bug. There's a couple of bugs, but it's not game breaking. Soft locking. CT checks the room. Siggy shifts into the motel office and opens the door. Not a lot did that. Get the key. Okay, Sai had to get shot. Kim and Walker show up. A large explosion distracts them so everyone can get away. Was there an alternative? Chapter 5 done. Or issue 5.